This is Operamus. You want to know where I get my toys? From BigBadToyStore.com. They got all kinds of cool stuff, all kinds of cool action figures and collectibles. So take some time and check them out. What's up, all you Transformer fans and YouTubers out there? You're with Operamus and another video review. And I'm going to tell you, with this one, it's all I can do to keep this guy in frame, but this is the new Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predacons Rising Target exclusive Beastfire Predaking. And here he is, very cool and very big. And we are going to get down with this one, and I want to show you a size comparison, all kinds of good stuff. This is a great figure, and we're going to get right down to it. But first of all, let's take a quick look at the packaging, which is, again, very big. And I want to try to show you all of this. And here you go. At the bottom here, it says Beast Hunters Predacons Rising. This is the official packaging, which, like I said, this is a Target exclusive, only available at your Target stores. And here is some nice artwork there of Predaking. There it says Beastfire Predaking. And let me see what I can do here. Okay, we go up to the top corner here. You see the Predacon symbol, Transformers. Over here, only at Target. And over on the side, like I said, this thing is big. I'm trying to get this all in frame here. But here's the tech specs. There, if you want to read it. And again, up above that, more artwork of Predaking, Beast Hunters, Predacons Rising there at the bottom. And of course on the back, we have Intermediate Level 2, Beastfire Predaking, Predacon. And he has Light Up Fire Breath. Very cool. And his Infernum Blade is included, which is also his Dragon Tail. There you see there, Predaking. And there he is in his Dragon mode. And it says huge 21-inch wingspan. And it is very, very close to that. And like I said, this is probably the best Predaking they've come out with. Very show accurate as far as size and scale. And this thing is just really amazing. And looks really cool. And like I said, right down here, Beast Hunters, Predacons Rising, Transformers Prime, the IDW logo, all very cool. And over here on this side, we have, like I said, I'm trying to get this all in frame here. There you see the Predacon logo on this side, plus the little bio that says, of course up there, Predaking, and it says, with the power of the Infernum Blade, his to command, Predaking will crush or conquer all who are foolish enough to oppose him, even the legendary Optimus Prime. So there you have that, and right here on the bottom is a picture of Beast Hunter Optimus Prime, the other big one with the 5 missile launcher gimmick thing there that it comes with. And one more on the top. Nice big Transformers logo. But there you have that. And so now we will get on to the figure himself. This thing is great as far as scale goes. And like I said, this thing is just amazing. The colors and everything are just great on it. They did a wonderful job. It's much better than the Voyager, which originally I thought was pretty cool. But again, I'm going to try to do a little size comparison here without destroying the stage here. But here you go. Here is Beastfire Predaking, and here is Voyager Predaking. And as you can see, the serious differences here, and he has the completely orange wings here, and little orange shoulders here. But here's one of the problems I had with this one, and it's been pretty common in a lot of these. He kind of has, you know, floppy wings, and like I said, mine both are kind of floppy, so it's kind of hard unless you put them almost straight up for them to stand up. But I mean, you can still, you know, probably find a way to tighten those up. But like I said, if you try to pull them down, they will droop just like that. But yeah, this is the Voyager Predaking, and I said really didn't fit the scale with the other figures that are seeing him on the show, as big as he was. And this guy here does the job. Let me tell you, he is fantastic. I love the work they did on it, the black on the wings here. Just the much nicer paint apps on this figure. Looks really good. And he also has 2 AA batteries, which are not included, unfortunately, because, I mean, it is unfortunate you have to pay that kind of money for this figure, and it doesn't come with any batteries. And that was upsetting, but, you know, what are you going to do? But anyway, a very cool figure, and he has a nice little gimmick here. The batteries make him light up. You have a little lever right here, and when you push it down, it makes his head come forward, his mouth open, and his little crest right there will light up. As you can see the light there. Now, it doesn't look real bright under my stage lights here, but under normal lights, this thing is really bright, and it really shines. But again, under the stage lights here, it doesn't look very bright, but it is brighter than what it looks. I can tell you that for sure. And of course, you can't really see any, you know, lighting up inside his mouth or anything, but right there, that lights up, and it will also light up his eyes. But again, under normal lighting conditions, you will be able to see that, so that is really cool. And another good thing about this figure is most of his joints are ratchet joints, so that was like a major improvement on this figure. But again, he's very big, so I'm trying to maneuver this thing without destroying the stage or anything, but here we go. He's got the nice, long and nicely detailed dragon tail here, which is also his sword. But that is very cool. I mean, this guy looks amazing. Great for the size. And sit him down here for just a second, and just for example, here he is next to First Edition Deluxe Starscream. Now, how good is that? That looks awesome. And here he is next to Voyager Beast Hunter Prime. Of course, like I said, he's in dragon mode, and they're actually about the same height head-wise. So, but you'll see the big difference when he's in robot mode. But there you have that one. And here he is next to RID Viacon. Very nicely done. Nice scale there, just amazing. So there you have that. And again, like I said, the wings are kind of like on ratchet joints, which is very nice. And also, the wings here are on little clips, so you can't actually just detach them, because right here is your battery cover, and these will have to come off anyway, because you do have a screw right here that you have to undo, loosen up to take this whole back piece off to actually put your batteries in or replace your batteries. And then you put this back on, screw it back down, and you can clip your wings right back on, just like so. And very nicely done, because like I said, it's, there we go. Yeah, it's got that little kind of ratcheting movement there, so no matter how you pose this guy, the wings will stay where you put them. They will not droop or anything like that, so that is just a wonderful thing about this figure. So I'm very happy with that. This thing is just incredible. Very nice. But again, there you have that. Looks really good in dragon mode. Very, very cool. But there you have that. So now we're going to go ahead and get down to the transformation into his robot mode. So, what we're going to do, come back here and just unplug the tail. Just pull that straight out, like so. And we will set that to the side. Oh, one more thing before I go any further. He does come with these little crossbow style missile launchers. He has 2 of them. And this is the firing button. And they do fire really well. Very nice. They're spring loaded. And in his Dragon mode, he does have these little ports right here. And if you want, you can clip these into those ports in his Dragon mode, if you so choose. And they will rotate, so you can turn those if you want. Actually, I can push it back a little bit now with the tail removed, but there you can see that. So, let's say if you want the little crossbow missile launchers in his wings, you can do that. But there you go. So we'll go ahead and unplug those. And again, like I said, transformation. Like I said, we unplug the tail from the back. Just pull it straight out. Then we're going to take the back legs, bring them straight out. And as you can hear, the nice loud ratcheting joints, which he is mostly comprised of. So that's very cool. And then you rotate the legs, just like this. And I just knocked his little knee pad off, which is okay. I say it just clips on there. There we go. All right, and we have that. Okay then. Now you want to take the wings here, the outer parts, and just kind of fold those in. I hear a little clickety clack on those. Just like so. Then you're going to take, let me raise the camera up a little bit, because we do have his feet and legs finished already. We'll just take his arms here, just kind of straighten them up. Take the front claws here and just close them together, turn them. There you have his hand. Do the same on this side. Rotate that, close it up. You can take these parts here on the sides here, fold those down to his waist. You want to take these parts here, just like on the Voyager, flip those out, these little spike things. And you take this dragon head back here, and you're just going to take it and first fold that down. Then fold the dragon head all the way down, just like so. Turn him around. Take the head and just rotate it, like so. And there you have Beastfire Predaking in his robot mode. Very, very nicely done. Looks really cool. And of course with the wings, I think it looks cool this way, with the wings adjusted just like this. But again, if you want to, you can take them, you can click them in one more time, and you can also fold them back further if you want to display it that way. And from the side, there's what you have. Of course, yes, the wings do stick out, but they are very, very nice wings. Very nicely done. And like I said, a very big figure and very cool. And his one other light up gimmick he has, I will show you this. There's a little yellow button right here on his right shoulder. You push that down, and as you can see there, it does make his crest and his eyes and his chest light up. So there you have that. Very, very cool. And like I said, you can see this is a lot brighter here. And like I said, under normal lighting conditions, this is really going to show up really, really well. So the stage lights here kind of hinders that. But I'm telling you personally, this thing lights up really cool and it looks really nice. So there you have that. And again, with the joints, The arm can rotate a full 360, ratcheting all the way. Bends at the elbow, ratcheting, and this way. At the hip, ratcheting, and this way. Ratcheting at the knee. And he does have a little bit of foot movement from kind of like out, but, and you can turn just a little bit, but not a whole lot. But so you can get some pretty decent poses with this guy. Very, very cool. And here's another thing I like about this figure. On the other Voyager Predaking, let me just kind of get him and show you real quick. Anyway, on the claw, when he was to hold his weapons, if you notice right here, you had to just stick it inside the claw here, and of course this doesn't really hold very tight, so if you shake him a little bit, his sword or his other weapons will tend to just, you know, fall out. Although he did have this one port right here on the side where you could actually plug his little launchers into if you wanted to. But like I said, that was kind of a downfall right there on this one. But on this guy, if you'll notice, let me try to get some light over here. Right here on his hand, he does have ports. He's got one here, and he's got one here. So that was made to where you can actually take his tail sword here, and you can actually plug this into the port as this part goes in his hand. So you plug that in there and just kind of wrap his hand claw around it to where he can actually hold it and not drop it, because this thing is got some weight to it, so it is kind of heavy there. But again, that is so much nicer because he can actually hold his sword or his other crossbow weapons and not drop them. So a major improvement on this figure. So again, very, very cool. I do like that very, very much. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove this now. Ah, there we go. Okay. And again, his crossbow weapons, one of two ways. Like so, you can plug it into the port here, so it actually looks like he's holding it. And like I say, he does have two of them, so if you want him to hold them both, he can do that. If I can get it in there. Come on there. Alright. There we go. And I just fired the missile. I almost shot myself. Okay. There we go. Yeah, he can hold them that way. But he also has ports here on his forearms, which I like the design there. The nice glossy black here over the orange. Looks really cool. But anyway, you can take these. So if you want him to have these as forearm weapons, you can do that as well. And okay, there we go. That still works really well and looks quite cool. So again, very nice, very posable. Stay. Okay. He's knocking everything down because he's so big. Had he been any larger, I would have probably had to review him somewhere else, because my stage here is only so big. But again, okay. Well, anyway, there you have Beastfire Predaking. Very cool. And like I said, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to bring his wings out here, like I had them. Just kind of angle those out like that, because that right there is the look that I prefer. I think it looks fantastic. Just very cool. And for comparison, here he is with First Edition Deluxe Starscream and RID Viacon. And here he is next to the Beast Hunters Voyager class Ultra Magnus. And the Beast Hunters Voyager class Optimus Prime. So there you go. Of course, yes, Optimus Prime is taller than Ultra Magnus, but again, look at the scale. The scale is just near perfect right there, because that is like the actual size of Predaking in his robot mode on the show compared to these guys. And he just looks amazing. This is an amazing figure. So, like I said, if you are a diehard Transformers collector or really into collecting the Transformers Prime and the Beast Hunters line, I'm telling you, if you're going for perfection, for scale, you need this guy in your collection. He is amazing and incredible, and just a perfect fit for this. Very show accurate, very, very nice. I am highly impressed with it. So yes, I highly recommend this figure. If you don't have it, look for it in your local Target. If you can find it, he is awesome. Or even online, he is just great. So yes, get this figure if you see it. And that's just about it. There you have Beastfire Predaking. And if you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And of course, if you are new to my videos here on YouTube, I am Optirodimus with 2 P's. And you can follow me on Twitter at Optirodimus with 1 P. And you can find me on Facebook under Optirodimus Prime. And you can check out my website, www.optirodimusreview.com. Lots of cool stuff there in my reviews, news and updates for figures and all kinds of cool stuff. A nice Transformers photo gallery, and I'm still working on that. And also, please feel free to join me each and every week, every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time for the Optirodimus Live Ustream show, where we have just a lot of fun talking about action figures, Transformers, all kinds of cool stuff. We just have a great time each and every week. So please, if you have nothing else to do, please feel free to come and join us. I always post the links to my show on Twitter and Facebook, so follow me there to keep up with the links. And that's pretty much all I have. So this has been my review of the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predacons Rising Target exclusive Beastfire Predaking. So until next time, this has been Optirodimus saying, Autobots, transform and roll out.
The Predacon, wretched beast.
Strike me again and it will be the last time.
Put me down, please.
Starscream. He is correct. Another assault on the Predacon would be highly illogical.
You're telling me. Please put me down, please.
Put you down? Fool. I tried to warn him. Predaking, superior. Starscream, inferior.
Now he tells me.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.